All right, I'm able to now record and mute all. Okay, perfect. Muting everyone. All right. Okay, so Tuesday night party. I hope you guys have your notebooks and your pens ready. This is actually the perfect call, whether you are a new coach or a veteran coach, because we just have so much stuff to share with you. And I'm going to be talking really, really fast because I have a boatload of notes here. So as you guys all know, Michal and I were at the Beachbody Summit this weekend, which was an incredible experience. And you guys have seen the postings about Summit for next year. So yes, it's true. Summit for next year is currently sold out, but you can put yourself on a wait list. So I highly, highly, highly recommend, even if you don't know if you can go right now, put yourself on that wait list, because what will happen is you will be locked into that price, okay? Give me 1 second, guys. Sorry, Tristan. You need to lower that. If not, go in the living room. You just have to keep it lower. You can watch it, but I'm trying to focus. 2-year-olds, I love it. Sorry, guys. I was trying to focus and I can't hear Mickey Mouse. Okay, so lock yourself into the price for Summit for 2016. They will keep letting tickets go out. They just have to reaccommodate. Put it this way. Last year was 9,000 coaches, and this year was 25,000 coaches, okay? So it is obviously a growing network. Tristan, I need you. I can't put the TV on right now. Just watch off YouTube, please. Please. Sorry, guys. This is what happens with single parenting. You're going to walk with me to my living room. Okay, so go ahead and mark yourself off. I am still working with hotels. As of right now, the only hotel that got back to me with availability was the Sheraton at $425 a night. Don't freak out yet. I'm not booking it. It's because Beachbody has blocked off so many rooms. You might be able to call hotels and get a close enough rate to Beachbody, if that makes sense. So the only hotel that I know that is completely sold out right now is the Omni. Again, I wouldn't stress it too much, because as it gets closer, people are going to release rooms. It happened this year. About 5,000 coaches ended up not going to Summit. Okay, so don't stress. I will keep you all updated. But the immediate action step is book for next year so Team ReDefine can represent and have fun. Okay, so Michal and I have so much notes and information that we want to share with all of you, and we're going to share that over the next couple of weeks. It's going to be a lot of stuff. You're just going to bear with us. The team is growing, and in the past, we've kind of done things a little bit slowly, but we know that that's going to hold other people back. So we're just going to be uploading information to the team site that we're working on, and hopefully have ready in the next 2 weeks. And this way you guys can use whatever it is that you want and run with it. All right. So with that being said, I know you guys are all like, all right, what is the secret sauce? How do I explode my business? You guys got those tips and tricks. So I hope you all have your piece of paper and pen ready. And I want you to write down on there the secret sauce. Go ahead, write it down. The secret sauce is me. Write it M-E. The secret sauce is you. I know I totally disappointed all of you right now. You guys thought I was going to come up with some explosive thing, but you are explosive. And that's the thing. When we listen to these stories of all these other coaches that were presenting, or even people we met, that was a differentiating factor. Not how many Success Club points they had, not how many challenge packs they were selling. It was themselves and their stories that they had to share with each and every person. And that is what is going to be the huge make or break factor. So with that being said, we are going to take 2 steps backwards with everyone. And if you're new, you're in the right spot right now to join us, because we want to help you all take a leap forward in your business. So Michal already reached out to all of her downline and set up meetings. My downline, I'm going to set up meetings. You'll get messages from me tonight. So what we want to do is we want to sit down and review with all of you what your fitness goals are. Because the reality of it is that you signed up with us as coaches during an accountability group. That's what hooked you on first, right? Is seeing how the accountability groups work, and we coached you through your fitness goals. So this is a side note for all of you. Even if you don't have a coach underneath you just yet, your job doesn't end when someone signs up as a coach. You're still responsible to guide them through their fitness goals. So talk with your downline, what programs they're doing. If they're on Shakeology, make sure they're staying consistent, because that is one of the vital behaviors, which is being a product of the product. So that's going to be first and foremost is fitness goals. The second thing that we're going to go over with each of you individually is your professional goals. Whether you prefer to be a hobbyist or you want to make a career out of this, we need to know what your goals are for the rest of 2015. Okay? And again, if you're new, just bear with us. It will all make sense. So we're going to go over professional goals. The third thing we're going to go over is your why. Why are you here? Why are you doing this? And kind of revisiting that, especially for the coaches that have been on the team for quite some time. Because at first you're like, okay, I really want to help people. But now that you're here a couple of months, that vision hopefully has gotten a little bit clearer as you could see what the opportunities can happen for you and for your families. So we're going to revisit your why. Now, the fourth thing we're going to visit is fear. What is holding you back from taking a leap forward in your business is fear. There is something we are all fearful of. And if you're going to sit there and tell me that there's nothing you're fearful of, we have a lot more work than I thought cut out for us, okay? There is something that is holding each and every one of us back. Some of us, it might be the fear of telling our story. Some of us might be the fear of inviting. Whatever it is, write it down so we know how to address it and help you move forward into it, okay? So with that being said, we want to be able to, like I said, help you share more and help you grow your business. I will fess up and say the thing that holds me back that I'm most fearful of is posting on social media, which I kind of faced that this weekend and I posted, but also sharing my story. And I'm good at sharing my story in an accountability group, but I'm not good at sharing my story outside of a group. So together we're going to find out what all of our fears are, and we're going to help each other push forward and get through that. So a lot of that as well comes down to, again, the 3 vital behaviors. So obviously your fitness goals is going to be, making sure you're a product of the product. We're all running challenge groups. So that covers the inviting and posting on social media. But the third thing is, and every coach said it, and I say it, and I turn it blue in the face saying it, is personal development. So I know I made you guys out. So those of you that are on screen, raise your hand if you're investing in personal development. And I do not mean watching Beachbody coaches, top 10 tips and things like that. Are you reading or investing in something that will mentally and emotionally trigger you? Raise your hand. Awesome. Farah, what are you reading or listening to? I'm going to unmute you. Give me a second. Manage participants. I thought I was going to be totally alone on this. Unmute. Okay, Farah.
So I downloaded the audio version of Failing Forward.
My favorite. That's a good one. I'm so happy of that. Okay, cool. Michal, you don't really count because I know what you downloaded, but you could share with everyone.
Okay, so I downloaded The Slight Edge by Jeff Olson.
Excellent. And then who else raised their hand? Kaisha, did you raise your hand? Yes, I'm looking for your name. Sorry that I'm like up close and personal on your screens right now. Okay, Kaisha.
Actually, I'm still trying to download The Slight Edge, but I've been reading another book called Beyond Willpower, which talks about how to de-stress. I don't know if you can see that. But I bought that book before you made the suggested book, so I'm trying to finish this up and then get on to The Slight Edge, because I really want to read that one.
Read that. That's awesome. Cool. So I'm just going to mute everyone out again. Okay, cool. So Farah, stay on with Failing Forward, or if you want to switch it up, you can. We want to be able to push you guys and really make sure that you're investing in personal development. So moving forward, we're going to have a book of the month. So this way we're all reading a book of the month together. It's like a book club, and I'm such a geek and I'm so excited about a book club. So our book of the month we're going to ask everyone to get the book by Sunday is The Slight Edge, which is by Jeff Olson. Olsen. I don't care if you buy the book. I don't care if you download an audio. I don't care if you have it on your Kindle or any other app. I just want you to have The Slight Edge. And I read it before. I'm going to reread it again. Okay. And Mahal and I will be posting in the group just kind of thought provokers to make sure and checking in and holding you accountable that you're reading The Slight Edge. Cool. That's going to make or break our business. We can't do any more than that to make the suggestion. So we're hoping this little extra tidbit will help you guys stay accountable to it. Farah, I will unmute you unless you can unmute yourself quicker than me. Okay, go ahead, Farah.
So I just want to know, are you gonna for the people who aren't on tonight's call, are you gonna post that just something quick in Team Redefine saying that, you know, to get that book by Sunday that we're all gonna read it or something? I'll send a message out to my people, but
Yep, we're going to post it as a reminder tomorrow morning, and I'll post the recording of this call tonight as well. So you can tag any of your downline that's not on the call tonight just to make sure they kind of circle back and know what's coming for them.
perfect.
All right. Reading. Okay, cool. So personal development is huge, and I feel like that's going to help us push it forward. So that leads me into Success Club. Another huge thing that we heard across the board was that Success Club should be non-negotiable in your business. It should be something that's mandatory. And if you're new, we will explain Success Club to you on your Getting Started Right call. Just write Success Club and everything I say right now. So Success Club is mandatory, non-negotiable. If you're at Success Club 5, don't settle for okay. Push yourself to Success Club 10. If you're at 10, push yourself to 15, 20, 30. Again, never settle and say, oh, I made it. So I'm going to digress for a second and give you a side story. One of the top coaches, she was cool, like Success Club 10. She was solid, no problem, no big deal. She moved on to the next month, and she thought she was going to be hitting Success Club All-Star, which is 12 months consecutive Success Club. She didn't hit Success Club All-Star 10 because that person made a return, and she ended up with Success Club 8. So never settle for okay and be like, oh, I'm at 10. Strive for 12. Have that backup so that way you never say, oh man, I didn't miss that. Because what'll happen is that they'll retract leads or give you less leads in future months because of the return and not hitting that Success Club. All right. So always push yourself bigger and forward. So with Success Club, you guys have heard already or got an email about the Beachbody Cup competition, which is in August. So this is something really exciting, really fun. If you're new, I highly encourage getting involved with it. So I'm going to give an overview of what it is. I've done 4 of these already. So with the Beachbody Cup, yes, it is a competition, but I like to say it's a friendly competition. Yes, it's based off Success Club points. However, it goes back to what we always say. You cannot look at people as a Success Club number, and you cannot look at them as a dollar sign. When you do, they will be turned off and you will be frustrated. So continue to lead with your heart, continue to lead with your story, continue to connect with other people to build those Success Club points. Okay? So with the Beachbody Cup, you form into teams or groups of 5. So no more than 5 people in your group. No more or no less. You have to have 5. Okay? So you could break off in teams and have 5 people. You create a team name for yourself. So get creative and have fun. You can only have 1 diamond in your group. You don't have to have a diamond coach. It's just Beachbody puts kind of like a rule, which makes sense. Like it would be silly if you have 5 15-star diamonds in a team. Like that's just so not fair because you know they're hitting like Success Club 30 all the time. So that's kind of like their way to manage it and really help those coaches turn into more of a leadership role, which is really what the Beachbody Cup is all about, really to tone in on your leadership skills. So like I said, 5 people in total. You have to register all together as a team. Okay, so you can't register individually and wait for your team. You have to register your team. When you're registering, you'll need your coach ID number and I believe email address. Okay, so it kicks off August 1st and it's for the month of August. So how it'll work is that you'll still get 2 points for challenge packs and 1 point for Shakeology Home Direct. Okay, the other way you can get points is through rank advancement. So I'm going to give an example. If Mahal hits diamond, which she will, non-mandatory, it's non-negotiable, excuse me, not mandatory. Whoa, no, that's mandatory. Non-negotiable. She will get 1 point, okay, because she rank advanced. So let's say Bara hits emerald. Her team, or she will get a point, and Mahal will get a point even if they're not on the same team, because it's within her downline that had rank advancement. So big push on leadership here, okay? So if Mahal hits diamond, that puts me at 1 star qualifying, which gives me a point too, all right? So It's really a team effort, regardless if you guys are on the same team or not. Okay, this is a great way to really meet other people. So I highly suggest work with people that you've never worked with before. And we'll have like a post going within our team page. So for anyone who needs a team, we'll help you. You don't need perfume, sorry. We will help you match up together with someone else. And again, make sure you guys are working through it all together. So what happens is once you accumulate your points, so let's say your team has 30 points. Okay, your team has 30 points altogether. That makes you eligible for tier 1 prize. Okay, so that tier 1 prize is a Beachbody selfie stick. Who doesn't want a selfie stick? So is your first tier prize, you would get a Beachbody selfie stick. So how you get that prize? In total, you have to have 30 Success Club points. For each of you to get that prize, you have to have a minimum of Success Club 5. So let's just say, let's say Francine had Success Club 10, which I know she's going to get. Look at her face, right? She's like, let's say Marissa had Success Club 10. Bara had 10. Fanny had 10. And I have 4. I wouldn't get that prize. So you have to hit that minimum. Okay, tier 2 is a total of 50 combined points. And when you hit tier 2, you get both prizes. You get the Beachbody selfie stick and a size baseball cap. So I'll put the link where you can see the prizes, and then it goes all the way to the top. So the number 1 team will get flown out to LA and have a private workout with a celebrity trainer.
Mommy,
Yes, sweetie. Put the light on.
Yeah.
Oh, you need me to?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No, reach.
Oh, you can reach. Sorry, guys. He has the dimmer on. So you get a chance to be flown out and work out with a celebrity trainer. I think it's teams that rank through number 2 through 5 get a blend tech, and you'll each get a blend tech blender. So to give you an idea, in the past, the number 1 team had over 275 Success Club points altogether. Not to intimidate, I'm just giving you guys the idea. So what will happen is every week, Beachbody will usually send you an email and let you know how your team is doing. It'll give you like who got how many points, and then there'll be a link where you can see where your team is ranking. They usually are not very consistent about it, so as soon as I find the link, I'll send it and you guys can save it. Okay? Did I freeze?
You had that.
Hold on, Tris. I need to go back in there. Did I freeze? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?